welcome. It's like fucking 30 seconds after I just finished that other video. To another robot adventures video. Come by. I can't come by because I don't have anything to come by with. Okay, Bumblebee, you're a good movie. Good. You can go over here. So this is my favorite movies of 2018. Here's a small Omega Supreme animated figure. I made him. The actual size of this thing in the cat file is really big. But I had to shrink it down because the print time on that would be forever. But yeah, I want to make that, print that out. Going by the animated video, the cartoon, the size and the proportions of Omega Supreme change. It's like in some shots, this piece right here is really thick. Other shots it's really small, and the proportion of this, they don't add up. So it's kind of finding the median, average of everything and trying to go, well, I guess I'm kind of like this. So that's what I did with that. But anyway, that was one of my favorite things of 2018, which I'll make another video on. Today's video is my favorite movies. Children, do not watch this video. This video is for people who like my videos. Come back. Got a little bit of that premium malts black in the cup. Gonna go with the terrible pour, Ruben. I know. St. Arnold's. Patron. Oh, join me on Patreon. Or Patreon. The some Ruben money. Get back. Ooh, that's sweet. That's tasty. All right, so let's go with the movies. I made a list here. I hate always having the congestion stuff. I broke it down by the months, and these are the movies I want to see. These are the movies I saw. So there are more movies that I want to see that I actually did see. I did watch a lot of movies, but usually I watch like movie 2 or 3 times. I got Amazon Prime, and I watched a bunch of stuff on there. And just old movies, I just go back and watch them. And listen to a lot of audiobooks. Whoa, that was nasty. Alright, so let's start. And this is what I found on MoviePhone. Like the movies released by month. And there might be some movies that were released that weren't on that webpage, on that website, because I noticed that Will Ferrell, Holmes and Watson was not shown on that page, but it did release this month in December, so maybe they're a little bit out of date. But let's start off with the January right there. um, two movies I saw. No, there was only one movie I saw from January. It was a Maze Runner Death Cure. So, I think this was the third movie in the series. And I just watched it because it was like, okay, I want to watch something. And I tell you now, I don't remember anything about it. So I know there was like some slow motion running and a fire and stuff like that. And one of the girls became like a traitor, and something happened on a helicopter. So that movie wasn't very memorable, and I don't like one of the main actors, which was also in the recent. Oh, you know, one movie wasn't that Netflix movie. Oh, I didn't even put the Netflix stuff on here. Um, uh, ben, Bender, ben, Bendersnatch, Brandersnatch. That guy with the little curly hair. He was also in Casparian with Cubbert and the Aslan movie guy. That little actor, I don't like him. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I just since that cupboard and the witch in the cupboard and the stuff and the Aslan and the boat and he was just a snot. So it's like that kid is an annoying kid. So I didn't see. I didn't really like. I liked Bandersnatch, but the Blade Runner, Maze Runner, wasn't so good. Mary, movies I wanted to see from January: Mary and the Witch's Flower. Didn't see that. Paddington 2. Didn't see that. Want to see it. And The Beyond. I'm a sucker for sci-fi and animation and comedy, and yeah, I like that stuff. February. Black Panther. Boom, that was a big one. That was a big hit. Black Panther. I thought the ending was a little meh. I did like the tribes and the special effects, but at the end with the mag train stuff fight scene, it seemed very all CG and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, but I liked it. I thought it was cool at the end where they set up a base and Wakanda comes out. Movies that I want to see from February: Bilal, I think that was CG. Early Man, I think that's Wallace and Gromit, and Curvature, I think it's a sci-fi movie. March movies: Tomb Raider. That was also on Amazon, I think. The Isle of Dogs, that was a good movie, and Ready Player One. I did. Those are the ones I saw. I did listen to the audiobook for Ready Player One, and the sequel to that, Andromeda, not Andromeda, like something. It was like a Galaga type of game. Which was also a nice story, but I thought the ending was a little weak on the sequel or the next one. The Isle of Dogs for that month. I thought that was a really good movie. It was kind of like along the lines of Fox, the Fabulous Mr. Fox, or something like that. That kind of stop motion animation. I really liked that one. Tomb Raider was. I don't remember what that was about. I was watching it on the other day on Amazon, and that's really action and dark killing and stuff like that. Ready Player One. I really liked it. I thought it was good. Um, but yeah, some of the stuff was like, what, really? These are the smartest, hacker kids, gamer kids. They don't know to, break out of the level. That's the first thing you do when you game when you're testing the game. You like try to break out of the map, and it's like, oh, and then we figured out we can race backwards. Oh, really? That's when you figured it out? So they had to dumb it down for some people, but yeah, it was good. I like that. Movies I want to see from March: Gringo, Sheep and Wolves CG. Um, what? I will. I Kill Giants. Oh, I Kill Giants. Pacific Rim Uprising. Didn't see it. I heard some meh things about meh. And Ice Dragon, another CG. Oh, I think a CG movie there. April movies: The Blockers with this John Cena, Quiet Place, Rampage, and Avengers: Infinity Wars. Saw those. Um, the Blockers was kind of kind of like a family campy kind of movie, and it was all right if you're in that mood. Maybe Saturday morning after Saturday, in the background might be funny. Quiet Place, I didn't. I thought it was like, okay. I'm not. I don't like horror, and because I always get annoyed with like, well, why don't you just pick up the gun or something like that? It's like, no, you can't do that. So some of the stuff they do is. Um, Rampage was what's the Rock, Dwayne Johnson movie. It was okay. It was all right. Um, just yeah, kind of the ending was kind of quick. It's like, oh, kill this and kill that, um, and the Avengers: Infinity Wars. Well, that was that's going to be way up there. Um, everyone was hating on Chris, um, not Chris Pine, Chris Pratt, or the Star Lord's like, oh no, but yeah, I thought it was good, and I can't wait for the sequel. Things I didn't see from April, want to see. Duck Duck Goose, a CG movie. Sergeant Stubby, CG movie. The Endless, I think that's science fiction. And Borg versus McEnroe. That's the Shia LaBeouf movie. I think maybe that might be interesting. I don't know. Let me know what you think. March movies: Deadpool 2. Good. It was good. I liked it. More than the first one, maybe about the same as the first one. I like the siege, the ending with the time travel stuff. That was kind of cool. Solo, that was kind of it was pretty. It was nice to look at with all the stuff, but the story just seemed really weak. Movies I want to see from March: Son of Bigfoot. Higher Power, no, Son of Bigfoot CG movie. Higher Power, I think sci-fi, and Terminal, I think sci-fi. June was Incredibles 2. Really liked that one. Yeah, I thought that was really, really good movie. A really good sequel to the movie. You can watch one right after the other one. They just flow like that, and it's good, but it makes forget his name. The guy who erases memories. That guy seems like an asshole. It's like, oh, we just can't keep doing this, and then he erases Tony Radiger's mind. Oh no. Upgrade. That was all right. It's kind of like a little bit dark, but yeah, I liked it. It was good. It was all right. Jurassic World. I saw that maybe only once, once and a half, I think, and yeah, it just seems silly, and a little bit silly. And then the big brontosaurus dies. It's like, oh no, it was it? No. That was that other movie with the. I don't know when that movie came out. The French movie with the. I forgot that French comic book or something. That was a crappy movie. Uncle Drew, basketball movie. That was actually kind of fun. Maybe like a Sunday afternoon movie. Like, I watch that in the background. Things I haven't seen because of course I live in Japan. You can't watch this stuff because it doesn't come to Japan. Won't You Be My Neighbor, Mr. Rogers? I really, really want to see that one. I think, yeah, if I want to cry and like I remember Mr. Rogers, and as a kid, Mr. Rogers, I'd watch that on with the Sesame Street and stuff like that, and say, I'll just watch it. Actually, when I was in university, instead of watching like local news and stuff like that, it's like, oh, and 7 people got killed today. Oh, and today the police shot 2 people, and today, and then living in Houston, I'd watch PBS and just watch, big fluffy clouds and let's paint and make some forests and stuff. What's his name? Ross? The painter guy and and watch Mr. Rogers. I was like, oh, that's nice. Tag, another movie I want to watch. It looks like a good, fun movie. And These Dads Suck. I think I want to see that one. It's got Ant-Man in it. Rudd. What's his name? Rudd. Come high. Alright, next, in June, we had, no, we just finished June. In July, we had Fallout Mission Impossible. And I watched that. I rode my bicycle over to the movie theater, and I was like, okay, I'm going to see that in the summer. Because, what's the name? Tom Cruise is big here in Japan. So I was like, okay, it was everywhere. It was good movie. I remember most of it. And at the end, they move on from his old wife to his new wife, and spoilers. And I was like, okay, that was good. Or not his new wife, but they had a little secret message, like the passing of the Tom Cruise from one to another. So back to June. Movies that came out in June that I didn't want to watch. Ocean's 8. I don't know. Maybe it's a good heist movie, but I just don't. I'm not a big Julia Roberts fan. So. And Heredity. What? Hereditary. Like the dark zombie. Some people really like that. Like, oh, it's a really good movie, but I'm not into horror and that kind of stuff. And in July, 8th Grade. I heard that's like a coming of age movie, and it's probably a really good movie, but yeah, a lot of times I get tired of kid actors and stuff like that. It's like ah. But I heard it's good. Some people are putting it on top 10 lists. Um, Hotel Transylvania 3. Adam Sandler. I'm a old Adam Sandler fan because he's just so stupid. Um, then it was CG. And Skyscraper. So I had to go. I had to watch Skyscraper because it was like, oh, what's the name? He's big in Japan, so it's like, oh, TV after TV commercial. Go see Skyscraper. Go see Skyscraper. It was just senseless and stuff. It's like okay. Um, Movies that I want to see from July. How am I doing on time? Shit. Um, Sorry to Bother You. I want to see that one. That's a nice comedy. Jackie Chan, Bleeding Steel, Blind Spotting. Heard people putting that on lists, and Equalizer 2. So those are the movies I still want to watch. All right, let's go to August. Got 7 minutes here. Movies I watched. Black KKK Klansman. The Meg. And a movie I'm going to watch soon, Destination Wedding, came out in August. I like the Black KK Klansman's. It's a cop movie and stuff, but back in the I want to say 70s, and yeah, kind of throwback kind of movie and stuff, and kind of nice. The Meg. That was also very like, oh, go watch the Meg, go watch the Meg, and that was big in Japan. So I saw that. I don't really remember what happens. I know that there were spoilers, 2 Megs, and Destination Wedding. Want to see that one? Movies. I want to see that were in August. Christopher Robin's that came out. Crazy Rich Asians. I don't really care to see. I know it came out in August, and I know it was a big hit, but I live in Japan. Do I want to see a story about Asians? Like, oh, Asians are so different. I live in Japan. So not really interested in that. I think these are like Chinese Asians or Taiwanese or something like that. According to the trailer, it's like, oh, they rent out the super rich investor or something. Movies I wanted to see: Lewis and the Alien. Luis, Arizona. I think looks like a good comedy. Searching, Sulu's movie. AXL. That's a robot dog something. And Happy Time Murders. It's a Muppets movie. I want to see it because it has Muppets. But I heard it got it's like crap reviews. So I just still want to watch it. And Kin. Kin. I think that's sci-fi. Oh, good. I still have some more. All right, and so yeah, Destination Wedding. I want to see that one. I'll probably watch it today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Keanu Reeves and I forgot who is it the girl who was arrested for shoplifting. I forgot. Winona Ryder? Is that who it is? Could be. September was Smallfoot and The Predator. So Smallfoot was a CG movie. It was kind of campy, kind of like Transylvania. And Predator was, I don't remember what the hell happened in the Predator. It was like in one ear, in one eye, out the other. Um, oh, there was a bigger Predator. Yeah, that's, and then something happened, and I think they went onto the spaceship or something at the end. I can't remember. Um, yeah. So yeah, I don't remember what happened. Movies from September I want to see. Night School. That was a comedy with I think um, Kevin Hart and the guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin. Um, the House with the Clocks on the Wall. Really want to see that one. It's a like fantasy something with with um, with the guy from Hogwarts from Harry Potter. And the Michael Moore Fahrenheit 11/9. I heard it bombed, but probably has some kind of message. All right, October. Uh, Johnny English. That was the only movie that um, I want to see. Well, okay, that's the only movie that I kind of started to watch. Um, yeah, I really want to watch that one all the way through. I just started. Um, and it seemed like very few movies came out in October. A couple of other movies that uh, I'm so about watching. Venom, which I heard was kind of cheesy. A Star Is Born, which a lot of people are like, oh, that's a great movie, but I don't like. Um, I don't really like movies about musicians, and which will do like, what about Bohemian Rhapsody? Yeah, not really interested in that, and yeah, I'll probably watch it, but and also Lady Gaga and when they had to play music and sing songs, like La La Land was like, okay, I watch it, but I wasn't that big into it. It was kind of weird because I really like Sing, but that was a CG movie. So, um, and First Man, the going to the moon story. So I want to see that one. That's got some space stuff, but I heard a lot of people came out of there disliking Armstrong. So it's something I'll probably have to watch in the morning, um, just to not get all depressed about it. So